What is up, guys? Steven here. I'm gonna be doing just one live OU battle today. But before I get into that, I just want to say thanks for all the support I've been getting. I actually hit 100 subscribers yesterday, which is really cool, considering I started basically at the beginning of this month. And it was my goal to hit 100 before the end of the month, and I actually did that with some time to spare, so that was really cool. And just thank you for all the support. And I'm gonna go into the team that I'm gonna be using today. I know I normally don't really give out teams per se, so I figured it would be cool to show you all this one so that you could you can use this team on the ladder if you want. The basic idea of this team is a stall breaker core of Wobbuffet plus choice banded Tyranitar. So the basic idea of the team when we made it was to have a very fast Wobbuffet. It's max speed timid, so that it could come in on Pokemon like Chansey and Pokemon like Quagsire, and encore them into either a non-attacking move, or in the case of Chansey, like maybe Seismic Toss, and then you can tickle them. And in case you don't know, what tickle does is it lowers the opponent's attack and defense. But in this case, we basically just wanted to lower their defense. Since we have Shadow Tag, they can't switch out, so that would allow us to go into Tyranitar and Pursuit Trap them. And with the nerf to Steel, you can actually OHKO Skarmory with Pursuit at -6. So that's really useful. Just getting rid of certain Pokemon in the opponent's team just for free. So yeah, it's definitely useful. And next we have basically offensive Mega Charizard X. We did not choose to run the bulky variant because the team is rather bulky as is, and it's definitely nice to be able to just run through the opponent's team once you remove a check with Wobbuffet. Next we needed spin support, and we have Sand, so we figured we might as well use Sand Rush Excadrill, basically the standard set, and this is also a really good check to Thundurus. Next we have Rotom Wash, basically standard, and it has enough speed to outpace Jolly Azumarill, otherwise the team gets 6-0'd by it if it can get a Belly Drum. And finally we have Latios, using the same set that the Mega Mawile team's Latios has, and this is probably my favorite set in the metagame right now, because it allows Latios to allows it to basically beat its counters one-on-one, being Bisharp and Mawile. Mawile actually gets OHKO'd if it switches in on Hidden Power Fire, I believe. And in the case of Bisharp, if they bring it in, and it's fairly obvious that they're going to Sucker Punch, you can just substitute on the Sucker Punch and then kill them with Hidden Power Fire. So that's really nice, basically being able to beat the Pokemon's counters with this kind of unique set. And I guess the last thing I'll mention is this Tyranitar is Jolly, just because Adamant Bisharp puts a dent into this team, and the phone is ringing. Hold on a sec. Sorry about that. Anyway, this is, like I said, Jolly Tyranitar, and it's definitely needed. So I will pause until I get a game. Alright, so I got a game. Looking at this guy's team, it is definitely pretty threatening, but fortunately he does not have a spin blocker, which is really nice, which kind of leads me to believe that that is Life Orb for attacks, Deoxys speed, and he does have this Azumarill, which is very threatening, but in all honesty, I wouldn't be surprised to see him lead with his Scizor, since it does well against most of my team. If he gets in against the Rotom, he can kind of switch out. So I'm going to lead Latios, as he actually leads Heatran. That's not too good for me, but unless he has a Will-O-Wisp, that means I get a free switch into my Heatran, and nothing on his team really looks like it wants to take the choice banded Stone Edge. I know it'll do a huge chunk to almost everything on his team, so that's what I'm going to go for, as he does just get up rocks, but like I said, he does not have a spin blocker, so I can just get rid of those, as I miss and he roars me out. Spinning here is pretty obvious, but I think it's still the best play. Do I think that's the best play? Yeah, he's not staying in. Yeah. So he goes into Landers, and that's fine. I have a Latios, which is a pretty good check. I also have an unevolved Charizard, which is a pretty decent check, but I'm going to go into Latios since that is safer, as he does Focus Blast, so that's cool. And I kind of want to double here, back into T-Tar, but I'm actually... What else do I need this Latios for? I think I'm going to make the safer play in Psyshock. Yes, as he goes into Azumarill, I guess predicting my switch into T-Tar. And at this point, I really think he is going to want to go into Heatran. But again, I'm just going to make the safe play. And to be honest, I don't think I lose anything by going into T-Tar, as he gets his rocks back up. And once again, I can just click Stone Edge. I am choice banded. That's just, it's going to do a ton to everything on his team. And he roars again out into Wobbuffet. And I just want to encore him into Roar. Alright, so now I basically get a free Stone Edge, as he is locked into Roar. And his Scizor does not eat that up at all. I do have a Rotom, which is a really good switch in, as he roosts, which is a good play. I think Will-O-Wisping is kind of painfully obvious, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to Volt Switch instead, as he goes into Heatran. And I think once again my best choice is Tyranitar, simply because he doesn't have anything that can switch in on this. And if I can get rid of this Heatran, then basically once I spin, my Charizard is safe to come in on his Scizor and start setting up Dragon Dances. He does have that Thunder, so he could potentially paralyze me, but that is not too big of an issue, as he now goes into his Deoxys speed, which is a problem, but I do have this Wobbuffet, as he goes for Superpower, and I don't think he's, I'm not really sure what he's going to want to go for here. I basically have to predict whether he's going to go for like a knockoff or go for a special attack. But his attack is dropped. I really think he's gonna go for knockoff here, to be honest. But I'm just gonna mirror coat. Yeah, I made the wrong play. Shoot. That's fine though, as he just kills me with knockoff. But, I don't think I really lose anything by going into Rotom, and just dying. I'm actually just gonna Hydro Pump. Yeah, I want this gone. This is the biggest threat to my team at this point. And I do hit Hydro Pump as he goes into Thundurus. This doesn't scare me too much. I am just gonna stay in and Hydro, as that does a crap ton. And, at this point, I don't think I need Rotom too much, so I'm actually going to just Hydro Pump again. Maybe he gets greedy. Yeah, he subs. Thankfully I hit. And I think now he's definitely... I love how he is laughing at the fact that an 80% accurate move is hitting, but whatever. At this point, I'm actually going to go into T-Tar, expecting him to attack me, and he does. Unfortunately, he does get the paralysis, so you can kind of try to get sub full para, and he does go for sub, but he does not get the para, which is really nice, and he kills me. Excadrill is really powerful, and I want to spin, and I actually believe this Rapid Spin would kill him, so I'm going to go for that, and it does kill him. Always cool to get a Rapid Spin kill, as he now is basically forced to go into a Azumarill, but in all honesty, I'm just going to try to kill him, and I do. The sand is gone, but that is fine, as now he can go into Landers, and I honestly I don't think I need Excadrill anymore. It's done everything it needs to do. So my best play now is to go into Latios, and I think at this point he kind of has to go into Scizor. My mouse is messing up, sorry. And did I already reveal HP Fire? I did not. So I think this turn I'm going to HP Fire, as he does go into Scizor. I got that prediction correct, and popped him, and I don't think he can kill my Charizard in its regular form with any single attack, so I'm not going to risk missing. So I'm just going to go for Psyshock, and his last is this Landers, and Psyshock does a ton as he kills me with Focus Blast. Unless he carries like Stone Edge or something, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go for Flare Blitz, and yeah, I didn't need to Mega Evolve there as I basically walled him, and that was a GG. So thank you for watching, and if you liked this video, please leave a like or a comment. And if you want me to keep doing these types of videos where I'm just doing one live narrated battle, let me know, and thank you for watching, and see you next time.